वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम्
अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
उक्तानुक्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते
उक्तानुक्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्रागुः वार्तिकज्ञामनीषिणः।
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्राहुः वार्तिकज्ञामनीषिणः।
Suvasi, unmute your mic. From where shall we start? Where did we leave? The last
class was revision of Nakaranta Shabda, where 3 of us were there. And before that, we did some Sakaranta Shabda, Ashi Shabda.
Okay, you want to have a recap? Just quick recap of what we saw?
Yes.
Or we will move to the next one?
We'll do a recap. This.
Okay. Recap means I will ask questions, you have to answer.
Yes, we will try.
Okay, let us. We know what Maheshwara Sutras are, right?
Yes.
What are Maheshwara Sutrani? Maheshwarat Agatani Sutrani, Maheshwara Sutrani. That 14
I1 roll
these sutras, yes. Yes, that 14.
Yes.
So that is called Maheshwara Sutrani. It is called a Sutram because it follows the Sutra Lakshanam. Sutra Lakshanani Kani.
How many?
Alpaksharam asandigdham.
That is Sutra Lakshana. Yeah. Just now we chanted.
Yes, yes.
Characteristics of a sutram. And these 14 sutras, that came received by Pandya Maharshi, from the form of sound emanated from the Damaru, which the Lord Shiva beat at 14 times. Nrutavasane, Nrutavasane Natarajarajo, Nanadadakham Navapanchavarum, Uddartukhamas Sanakadi Siddhan, Etad Vimarshe, Shivasutra Jalum. One shloka is there. So that appears in Nandikeshwara Kaumudi, I think. Commentary by Nandikeshwara. There the shloka is there. So Nataraja Rajaha Nanada Dakham Damaru. Nava Panchavaram, Nava 9 Pancha 5, 9 plus 5, 14. Nava Panchavaram, Dakham Nanada. Etad Vimarshe Shivasutra Jalam. Uddartu Kamaha Sanadi Sanakadi Siddhan Uddartum Kamaha Nataraja Rajaha Natarajanandra Natarajaha Saharajaha Nataraja. The Lord Shiva. So Maheshwarat Agatani Sutrani, Maheshwara Sutrani, right? That we know. Then next important thing is Shiksha Sutrani. Why Shiksha Sutrani is important? There are many Shiksha Sutras. One is Paniniya Shiksha Sutrani and Yagyavalkya. There are many Shiksha Sutras. So in the Sutra Pata itself, we will see at the end Shiksha Sutrani. And there are Yagyavalkya, the separate books are there also. Anyway, that much we don't have to know. The importance of knowing the Shiksha Sutrani is for the sake of the proper pronunciation of the letters. Varna. Varnyate, Preriyate iti Varnaha. That is called Varna. Varna means letters. Otherwise called Akshara. Right? And they are, we classify into vowels and consonants. Swaraha and Vyanjanam. Swayam Rajate iti Swaraha. Swaraha Swayam Rajate, it is independent. That's why they are called Swaraha. Bhagavachanam Swaraha, like Rama Shabdavat. You can decline. Then Vyanjanam is consonant. Anuvyajyate iti Vyanjanam. Vyanjanams are consonants. So Vyanjanam, Vyanjane, Vyanjanani. Anu Vyajyate iti Vyanjanam. That are pronounced after. So therefore, the place of pronunciation of the letters which are summarized in the Shiksha Sutra, the important place of pronunciation, we know Kanta, Talu, Danta, Oshta,
Murta.
and Murdhanya. Murdhanya is referring to the sound, letters, referring to the letters which are produced with the help of Murdha is Murdhanya. Similarly, Talavyaha, Kantyaha, then Danta and Dantyaha. So Danta and Dantyaha. Talu, Talavyaha. There are Tadita words. Tadita, somewhere you heard, right? Taditas are those which are derived from the Pratipadikam. Pratipadikam can be converted. Now, what is a Pratipadikam?
Noun base.
By noun base, yes. Panini Maharshi defines Pratipadikam, the form of sutra. Two sutras are there. Arthavat adhatuhu apratyaya Pratipadikam. Very clean definition. The Pratipadikam should be a meaningful word. Swamiji says, no, Gagabha. Gagabha is not a Pratipadikam. Just it's a sound. Patapata, Gagabha, meaningless sound. So they are not Pratipadikam. So it should be a meaningful word. Rama, when you say it's a meaningful word, Ramante Sarvani Bhutani Asminiti Ramaha. That is how the word Rama is derived. That in which all the beings revel. It's called Sarvani Bhutani Asmin Adhikarana Vyutpatti. In which all the beings revel. Ramdhatu, Ramu Kridayam. Ramudhatu has got many meanings. One meaning is Kridayam, Ramu. So Dhatu, Ramdhatu, Ramate, Atmanepadi. Atmanepadi means you know what is Atmanepada. So the connection is like that, goes on, no? Can connect like that, the whole topic. So Ramate, so Rama. Adhikarana Vyutpatti. So Rama is a Kridanta word. Dhatu plus one pratyaya, Dhani pratyaya, Krit pratyaya is
Dhani.
added. So you get Rama, the Kridanta.
Critical.
So Kridanta is also a Pradipadikam. So I said Arthavat should be a meaningful word, Arthavat, and should not be a Dhatu. You have to distinguish Dhatu from a Pradipadikam. Because we have two
Kind of padams.
two kind of padams later, but two raw words are there. One is noun base, from which we get noun forms, that is padam, nama padam. Other one is dhatu, from which we get kriya padam. The whole language, any language for that matter, there are only two things. One is noun, other one is verb. Noun and verbs. So verbal root means dhatu, and the noun derived from the noun base, which is pradipadikam. So therefore, the knowledge of nouns and verbs. If you know, then the whole language is, but that is not that way. Is as it said, easy, but so much things are there into it. So that is what the whole language it's about. So now Pratipadikam, coming to the Pratipadikam, should be a meaningful word. Number one, should not be a dhatu. So a dhatu is not a Pratipadikam. Dhatu conveys the kriya. In some other context, I told dhatoho amshadvayam asti. Two amshas, two aspects are there for a dhatu. One is kriya, one is vyapara, other one is palam. Vyapara and palam, dhatoha amshadvayam. Okay, that we will see later. So it should not be a dhatu. Pratipadikam should not be a dhatu. If it is a dhatu, then from a dhatu we can get a pratipadikam by adding some krit pratyas. Or from a dhatu we can derive tinganta. That is different. So pratipadikam should not be a dhatu. And should not be a pratyaya also. There are many pratyayas. Suaujas, samauchas, tiptasdi, siptasta, and krit pratyas. All these pratyas, can we say this is a pratipadikam? No. In the Vyakaranam, these can be declined. That is from the perspective of grammar. Grammar, when we prescribe some rule, there we, when we want certain operations to be done on the pratyaya, there we will decline the pratyaya. That is different. The language, pratyaya is not a pratipadika. So therefore, arthavat, that is the main definition. What is not, that is nanj, adatuhu apratyaya. Adatuhu apratyaya. Negation. The very definition of pratipadikam itself, Panini Maharshi, positive definition is arthavat. Negative means dismissal. Adatuhu and apratyaya. These are not pratipadikam. Prasajya Pratisheda, it's called. In Pratisheda, the nanjas of two types. Paryudasa and Prasajya Pratisheda. So, Paryudasa Pratisheda iti the nanj. Nanj is negative. So, there are two types of, like Anrutam na Vaktavyam, one should not tell a lie. Anrutam, na Rutam, Anrutam. Anrutam means lie. Rutam means Satyam. So that should not be negation. When negation is done, it is prasajya pratisheda. Anyway, that is, I'm just telling prasajya pratisheda, not required for us. So positive definition is arthavat. Having said what pratipadikam is, so okay, if it is arthavat, then how can we say kridantas are pratipadikam? How can we say taditantas are pratipadikam? How can we say samasa, compounds are pratipadikam? Rameshwara is a pratipadikam. It's a compound, declinable, right? It's a compound. Lakshmi Narayana is a compound. Lakshmiya Yuktaha Narayana, Lakshmi Narayana, it's a compound, declinable. Sakshat Kritananda is a compound, declinable. Therefore, Panini Maharshi extends this scope of Pratipadika Sanya even to those words which end with Krit Pratyaya or Tadita Pratyaya or Samasa, Samasanta Pratyaya. In the beginning, he said Pratyaya. Pratyayas are not Pratipadikam. Dhatu is not a Pratipadikam. That Pratyaya is not a Pratipadikam, there some people they say it's not just Pratyaya. Pratyayanta is not Pratipadikam. You see how beautiful is how the commentators explain. Pratyayanta is not Pratipadikam. Can you tell any Pratyaya? And that ending with that Pratyaya is not a Pratipadikam. Any example?
Ending
Any
with
word
that
ending,
pratyaya.
any word ending with a Pratyaya, but it is not a Pratipadikam. Any word ending with Pratyaya, I'm asking you, I know your level, I will not ask any very tough questions, okay? Very simple, common thing, commonly known. Any word ending with a Pratyaya, but that is not a Pratipadikam.
Can we include ting pratyayas? Ting pratyayas. They are not
Yeah.
Pratipadikam. They become Kriyapadam.
That already I told, Pratyayas are not Pratipadikam. You said something, but you are close to it. But already I said think Pratyayas are not only think Pratyaya, any Pratyaya, Supratyayas are also not Pratipadikam. Supratyayas Pratipadikam. So just some more, can you decline? Su, like Guru Shabda. No, they are not Pratipadikam in the language. In the grammar, okay. The Vyakaranam, of course, in the Sutra, we may require Saptami Bhakti of Su, therefore we'll say Sau and all. That's okay. Like Guru Shabda.
Krudanta.
Kridanta is not a Pratipadikam. Then Rama cannot be declined at all. Rama is not a Pratipadikam. Even your name also cannot be declined. So we cannot have Suhasaha then. Suhasaha, Sushtu Hasaha, as plus Gain Pratyaya it is. How can you have then your name as a name? Not possible.
Which Pratyaya?
Gain.
What you said, which?
Gain Pratyaya. I'll tell you later. Don't worry. What Vyutpatti? Suhasaha. Just we can take Bhave Arte. Suhasaha is a Praditat Purusha Samasa. It's a compound. Sushtu. Shobhanam. It is Praditat Purusha. Anyone? What's the answer? Simple one. Patati is not a Pradipadikam. Patati ending with the thing.
This is what I meant when I
You said
said
only thing. Thing is not a Pradipadikam. Thing anta. That is what I asked now.
oh,
Thing anta is not a Pradipadikam. That is why Panini Maharshi said apratyaha. Apratyaha means pratyaya cannot be a Pradipadikam. Pratyayanta also should not be cannot be a Pradipadikam. That's what it means. But with the exception of Krut, Swasji, that's why Kridanta is a Pradipadikam, Taditanta is a Pradipadikam, Samasas and Samasantas are Pradipadikam. Very clearly defined. So Apratyaha means not Pratyayas. Not only not Pratyayas, Pratyayantas also not Pradipadikam, with the exception of. Not exception that Sanya is extended to Pradipadika Sanya, even for the words ending with the Pratyayas, Krit, Tadita and Samasanta, Samasanta Pratyayas are there. It means the Pratipadika Sanyam is not applicable to Tinganta. So see, we take things for granted, but it's Panini Maharshi cannot take like that. Everything you have to say it explicitly. Otherwise, Patati will start declining. Patatihi, Patati, Patatayaha. That's not possible. That also possible in the grammar, but not in the language. Grammar in the context of grammar, it is possible. Language only decline. Patati already padam, fully formed for the padam it is. You cannot decline patati. Patati cannot be converted into anything. Okay, patati only. Even we cannot form a compound with the patati. Of course, there are some exceptions. Compounds can be there between two padams, but not between the Tingantam and a Subantam, or between two Tingantam. There are some exceptions that, okay, that leave it. So that is Pratipadikam. So unless we know Pratipadikam and the declensions of the Pratipadikam, that is the Shabda. Number one, that is important. Without the language is not there. 50% of the language is not there. Another 50% is Kriyapadam. Because these two alone form the entire language. That is why I taught you many Shabdas in the beginning. The reason, I understand why. So many Shabdas we learned, starting from Rama Shabda onwards, up to Asmad, Yushmad, Nakaranta, Sakaranta, and different genders also. Either you memorize the Shabdas, have all the Shabdas, not your fingertips, should be available for usage. If any particular Vibhakti Vachanam, then should come to your mind immediately. For that, Abhyasa is required, practice. So in 172 classes, we have spent a lot of time. Therefore, by this time, should be thorough actually, all the Pratipadikam. At least weekly one Shabda, then by this time, we must have been studied, gone through all the Shabdas at least once. So the knowledge of the Shabda is important. Second thing is Kriyapadam. When it comes to Kriyapadam, that we will explore more and more. But I taught you some Lakaras. Kriyapadam is that which conveys Kriya. That is Kriyapadam derived from a Dhatu. As I said, Dhatu has got two Amsha, Vyapara and Phalam. Based on the Dhatus can be classified into, if Phalam and Vyapara has got the same locus, Samana, Adhikarana, then the Dhatu is Vyapa. See, every Dhatu must have a Karta. An action is action must be done by a Karta. Without Karta, there cannot be any karma, right? If any karma, Kriya requires a Karta, a subject. Subject must be there. Any Kriya you take. Can you tell any Kriya without Karta? No. Asdhatu, Asti, Bhavati, of course, subject is there. Rama Asti, Guru Asti, Arihi Asti, or Aham Asmi, right? Is there. Karta is there. So Karta, therefore Kriyayaha Ashrayaha Karta. Kriya as its Ashraya, Adhikarana, locus in Karta. So, therefore, Kriya as its Ashraya in Karta, and the Kriya and the Palam, which is the second Amsha of the Dhatu, if that Palam also has its locus in Karta, then the Dhatu is Akarmaka Dhatu.
Akarmaka.
If it has a different locus, Vyadhikarana, then it is Sakarmaka Dhatu. In English, we say transitive verb. So Akarmaka and Sakarmaka. Whether it is Akarmaka Dhatu or Sakarmaka Dhatu, whatever may be the Dhatu, Karta is there. Yes or no?
Yes.
Karta is there. So karma is not there for which Dhatu?
Akarmaka.
Akarmaka Dhatu. For Akarmaka Dhatu, karma is not there. So, therefore, Kartari Prayoga is active voice. In English, we say active voice. Rama eats chapati, roti. Kartari Prayoga. So, Kartari Prayoga is possible. Of course, it is possible, must be, for both Sakarmaka Dhatu and Akarmaka Dhatu. Rama laughs, which is also here. Kartari Prayoga, active voice. Rama is laughing. The first sentence, the roti is eaten by Rama. What Prayoga is that?
Karmani
Two was
Prayoga.
Karmani.
It is Karmani Prayoga. Dhatu is eating. Okay, eat is Sakarmaka, Akarmaka.
Sakarmaka.
Eating involves a series of action which has Ashraya in the Karta Rama. The result of the eating has got its result in the form of that Rama doing that action, and the roti, eats. Eating means it goes into his mouth, he chews, he bites, and it goes into the stomach. That is finally it appeases the hunger. That is a palam, right? So every kriya is done with an intention, of gaining or gaining something, right? Kriya, that is palam anudishya na mandopi pavartate. So you are eating roti means for what you are eating roti? For appeasing your hunger. So hunger appeasement. So kshudanavritti is a palam. That is a palam that for that locus is roti, right? For eating kriya, eat kad dhatu, which has its kriya involves a series of action, for which the ashraya is Rama, and kshudanavritti, which is a palam, it has its ashraya in roti. Therefore, dhatu is sakarmaka dhatu. Therefore, Rama eats roti. And if you want to present karma as the, karma as the, not subject, karma as, emphasize karma in the sentence. See, when I say Rama eats roti, what is emphasized? Or which is emphasized? What is
Rama
emphasized?
is
Rama is
Ram.
emphasized, not roti. Rama does. Whereas a roti is eaten by Rama. What is eaten is emphasized, not who eats, right? What prayaha is that?
Karmani.
Karmani prayaha. So we have kartari prayaha, karmani prayaha. Karmani prayaha is possible only in karma is there. What about akarmaka dhatu, which doesn't have karma at all? Rama is laughing, Rama laughs. And in karmani prayaha in passive voice, no, in English, laughing is done by Rama, we say. Right? Laughing is what? What is laughing? Is it a verb in the sentence? In fact, it's a noun, right? Laughing is a noun. Even though ing gerund is it's a noun. Laughing is done by Rama. It just conveys a pure kriya action alone. Who does is not emphasized. Action alone is conveyed. And we say in English it is karmani prayoga. In Sanskritam, karmani prayoga not possible for akarmaka dhatu. Therefore, what prayoga is that? It conveys only pure action. It is called bhave prayoga. So, sakarmaka dhatus can be, that is, sakarmaka dhatus can have kartari, can be expressed. That is, dhatu can be expressed, the action can be expressed through sakarmaka dhatu, emphasizing karta or karma. If karta is emphasized, then kartari prayoga. If karma is emphasized, then karmani prayoga. Whereas in the case of akarmaka dhatu, kartari prayoga and bhave prayoga. Right? Understand? We have not seen about bhave and kartari only we are going to see. So what I'm saying is, this is about the dhatu. So nouns we have seen and dhatu. Okay, so sakarmaka dhatu, two prayoga. Akarmaka dhatu, two prayoga. And one prayoga is common for all dhatu, which is kartari, because no action is possible without karta. Karma is not possible for akarmaka dhatu, therefore karmani prayoga not possible, bhave prayoga. And sakarmaka dhatu also, even if you see, Rama eats, I'm saying. I'm not saying what he eats. That is not my vivaksha. I'm not interested in saying what he eats. Rama just eats. So that is Rama eats kartari prayoga. What will be the karmani? Is karmani prayoga possible or not?
Possible.
Possible. Because it's
Karmani prayoga is possible, but not karma. Then it is not karmani prayoga. It is bhave prayoga. Eating is done. Eating is done. Roti is eaten by Rama. I didn't say. Eating is done by Rama. So even for sakarmaka dhatu, karma vivakshaya, when karma is not expressed, then bhave prayoga is possible. So for kartari, therefore for sakarmaka dhatu, three prayogas: kartari, karmani, bhave. Bhave is when karma is not vivakshitam, not expressed, not intended by the speaker. It is speaker's wish, right? And for bhave prayoga, it is kartari and bhave prayoga. Sorry, for akarmaka dhatu, kartari prayoga and bhave prayoga. This is what said in the sutra, Laka Karmani Chavavecha Karma Kebhyaha. If you know Sutram, if you know Bhanini, Shamba Vijay and Suvasji. Laha Karmanicha Bhavecha Karma Kebhyaha. Sutra is 3469. That's what Sutra says. What I said is nothing but the Sutra. Okay. This is what. Therefore, what I'm saying is Kartari and Karmani. Or Kartari Bhave, whatever it is. Depending on the Dhatu. Fine. Then moods and tenses are there. Starting from the simple tense Lat Lakara. Lat is a technical term. Lat doesn't mean present tense. Lat Lakara is used to express, to convey the sense of the present. So we have Lat, Lang, Lot. We have got 6 tenses and 4 moods plus 1. So all for Dhatu, Kartari Prayoga is possible for all the 11 Lakaras. The 11 Lakaras, Kartari as well as Karmani. And if Dhatu is Akarmaka, then Bhave, right? Possible. How many forms you can imagine? Not only that, Dhatu is also classified into Parasmaipadi and Atmanepadi. Remember, Parasmaipada and Atmanepada, they are the Pratyas. Think Pratyas classified into
Yes.
2. Tiptasi, Siptasta, Mipasmas, Parasmaipada Pratyaha. Pratyaya is Pratiyate, Vidiyate, Yasmaditi Pratyaha. Pratyaya is that which is ordained to the Prakriti. If it is a thing, the Prakriti is, Dhatu. If it is Sup, then the Prakriti must be a Pratipadikam. So, Pratyaya is that. So, therefore, Pratyas, we have got Parasme Pada Pratyaya, Atmane Pada Pratyaya. So, depending on the Dhatu, we have to use Parasme Pada Pratyaya, Atmane Pada Pratyaya. That is, Dhatu can be a Parasme Padi Dhatu, Atmane Padi Dhatu, or sometimes a Dhatu can be Ubhayapadi also. Ubhayapadi means it can take either of them. Like Pachdhatu. So now the question comes, if it is Ubhayapadi, what should I use? That depends on the action done for whose purpose. If the action is done for the sake of the very karta, the result is finally consumed or enjoyed by the karta, then we have to use Atmane Pada Pratyaya, otherwise Parasmai Pada Pratyaya. Okay. Therefore, that also we have to remember. So therefore 11 lakaras, and among the 11 lakaras also, we have 11 lakaras. The lakaras can be classified into Sarvadhatuka lakara and Adadhatuka lakara. Sarvadhatuka lakaras are those lakara which are Lat, Lang, Lot and Ling. These 4 lakaras. Lat is present tense. And Lang is past tense. Lot and Ling is Ajna, Pratana, Adishu, Lot. In the sense of Ajna, command or Pratana. In fact, there are many other meanings are there. It's not just this alone. Just I'm saying. So Lot Lakara, Lot and Ling. Almost the meanings are same, but there are some differences also among these two. If you want very specific, there are sutras are there. Vidhi, Nimantrana, Amantrana, Adishta, Prashna, Samprashneshu. One sutra is a long sutra. Lord Shah also. So anyway, so that is there. And also another thing is, Upasargas are also is there. So by adding Upasarga, Dhatvartha Anyatra Niyate, and we have some 20 odd Upasargas are there. So by adding Upasarga, not only one, we can add many Upasargas in fact. Like in Samupetya. Samupetya is not a Kridanta, it's not a Tinganta, it's a Kridanta, Levanta. So it is Abhinivishanti, Abhini, 2 Upasargas. So like that, many Upasargas are possible, not just one Upasarga. By adding many Upasargas also, Dhatu Artha can change. So therefore, so many combinations are there. So all these things we have to know. Okay. So therefore, that is about the Kriya, no, Dhatu. And as I said, the Dhatu can be converted into Krudanta. Now, after this is general about nouns and this. And nouns are also can be derived, as I said, from a Dhatu you can derive. The Dhatu can be converted into Pratipadikam by adding Krit Pratyaya. There are so many Krit Pratyas are there. In fact, I was teaching some Krit Pratyas like Ta and Tavatu, equivalent for Lang Lakara. Remember, Patitavan, Patitavanto, which are frequently used with the Nishtha Pratyaya. That's important to know. Even though we may not know in detail, but at least a usage. They are declinable. Patitavat, we have learned the Takaranta Shabda, declension of this Takaranta Shabda. Remember, Takaranta depends on what Shabda is. Marut is not like that. Marut is there is no Numagama and all. Simple Marut, Marutam, Marutaha, Marutam, Marutam, Marutaha iti. Whereas Patitavat is not like that. Dhimat is not like that. Dhimat is Kridanta. Derived from Dhi. Dhi is a Pratipadikam. From which another Pratipadikam is derived. Dhimat. All these are Takaranta. They decline same way. No, declensions are different. What is called? What do you mean by declensions? Vibhakti. Vibhajyate shabdartaha anaya iti vibhakti. That is vibhakti which delineates the meaning of the word. That's called vibhakti. The vibhakti also is a Kridanta word. Vajdatu. Upasarga. Vibhakti can be declined. Vibhakti, vibhakti, vibhaktayaha. Purvaka, Vajdatu, then Srilinga Pratyaya. Thin pratyaya, it is like marut, it is like mati shabda. Vibhajyate shabdartaha anaya iti. Vibhaktihi. So that is Karana Vitpatti. So Vibhaktihi, Pratama, Dvitiya, Tritiya iti. Now there alone, Pratama Vibhakti, when do you, Pratama Vibhakti Pratyaya, Suva just, Dvitiya Vibhakti Pratyaya, Amoksha, Tritiya Tabhyam, Bis, Chaturthi, Nebhyam, Bis. So like that we have, right? So when do you use Pratama Vibhakti? When do you use Dvitiya, Tritiya? So Rama Shabda is there. We have got Ramaha Ramam, then Ramena Ramaya, Ramat Ramasya Rame. For that we should have the knowledge of Karakam. You see how slowly it expands, the language. So the grammar. We have to know all these things to use. So Karaka Jnanam is important. About that also we saw, right? What is a Karakam? Kriyam Karoti, Kriyam Viruvartayati, iti Karakam. Kriyanvayi Karakam. That is what simple definition of Kriya Sambandhi. Anvayi means Sambandhi. Simple translation is the factors which are involved in accomplishing an action, right? How many factors are there?
Six.
6 factors.
Six factors.
Six factors, 8 vibhakti. Among the 8, Sambodhana, leave it. It is only addressing. Shashti Bhakti is not a Karaka, but it is not true. Shashti Bhakti is also a Karaka. We have Karmani Shashti, we have Kartari Shashti. Anyway, that part will come see later. That is a long way to go, that is. That Shashti Bhakti is not a Karaka, at least for now. Fine. So we have how many Karakas? Then 6 Karakas.
6.
So Kartra Karakam is the Karaka, that is a factor which is primary Karaka. The primary factor which is involved in accomplishing action is Karta only. Without Karta, no Kriya is possible. Right? Without Karta, without Bhagavan, no action, nothing is possible, right? Karta is Bhagavan, Swatantraha Karta. That is beautiful definition Parani Maharshi gives. Who is a Karta? Swatantraha Karta. That's the definition of Karta in the Sutram. Kartum Shakyate, Kartum Shakyate, Anyata Kartum Shakyate. Swamiji's famous statement, right? I mean, it comes from Brahma Sutra only. So Karta is Swatantraha. So Karta will be in what vibhakti?
Pratama.
You should ask what prayoga. Then only you can say Pratama.
Kartari, yeah.
Kartari.
In Kartari,
It's okay, fine. We don't know Karmani Prayoga, we have not yet seen. Karta will be in Pratama Vibhakti in Karmani Prayoga. I use one word that between Kriya Padam and the Karta,
That which denotes.
denotes.
Abhihitam
What is the word for
and
denoting?
Abhihitam.
Abhigita. It is not my word, it is Panini Maharshi uses. Anabhigita and Adhikaram is there. 2, 3, 1. Whatever we say, we can map to Sutra. Later, when we study Sutra, it becomes easy. Now also we can study. That's a different thing, but it will be too much. Anabhigite. I said Abhigita. He uses Anabhigita because that is how what is required. Nanj is required. So Abhigita. By Kriya Padam, what is Abhigita? If Karta is Abhigitam, then that Prayoga is what Prayoga?
Kartari.
Kartari Prayoga. Because that's what I said. Karta is emphasized. If Karma is Abhigitam, then it is
Karmani.
Karmani Prayoga. See, once you fix a Shabda as a Pratipadikam as a Karta or Karma, it will always be Karta, Karma, irrespective of the Prayoga. Don't think in Karmani Prayoga, what is in Pratama Vibhakti is a subject, is a Karta. Not like that. It's another wrong understanding. You understand what I'm saying? Rama eats an apple. Rama is a Karta. Apple is
Object.
Karma.
Karma.
In Karmani Prayoga, an apple is eaten by Rama. An apple is what? In English, you may say subject. Sanskritam don't say apple is karma only. Karta is always karta. Apple is not doing any action. It's ridiculous to say that apple is a subject. Apple is a noun. Okay, that is fine. Apple is a noun, then Rama is also a noun. It's not a subject in the sentence. It's an object. Object is always object. Subject is always subject. You understand? Irrespective of the prayoga. So therefore, if karta is, once you say this is karta, that is karta only, irrespective of the prayoga. Then similarly, that's why when first we have to see what action is done and by whom, by what, for what, why, where. All these data you have to collect. Then the sentence can be formed. It's all connected to the kriya. Who does? What does it do? Why? How does it do? The answer will be Tritiya, Karanam. For what purpose? What is the purpose of doing? Or what is that by that the karma of the kriya goes to whom? Sampradana. From where the action is done. Something is separated or something happens. Apadana. Where it is done. Locus. 6 karakas. You have to find 6 karakas. Assign accordingly vibhakti. The vibhakti will be, if it is karta, then pratama vibhakti in kartari. If it is karma, then what about, if once you have to assign pratama vibhakti to karta, what about the other pratama vibhakti is, that is karta is in pratama vibhakti in kartari prayoga, right? It means by the kriya padam karta is abhigitam, denoted. What about karma, karana, sampradana, apadana, adhikarana? These karakas are, all these are undenoted, anabhigita. Therefore, definition is anabhigite karmani dvitiya sutra. I'm not saying. When karma is not denoted, it will take second case. Panini Maharshi says, karmani dvitiya, anabhigite karmani dvitiya 232. And karana, if it is anabhigita, not if it is, it has to be anabhigita. We have got only kartari and karmani. We don't have karane prayoga, sampradana prayoga, not there. Okay, we can express karana as the subject, that is different. That is your vivaksha. That is possible. So, anabhigita, so therefore, when I use these terms, you please understand. Abhigita karta, what vibhakti?
In kartari is
Abhigita karta means it has to be kartari only. There is no choice.
yes.
Pratama.
I don't have to say kartari. That's why I said abhigita karta. Abhigita karta, whenever I say abhigita, that has to be pratama, whatever it is. Abhigita karta, pratama.
Yes.
And once I say abhigita karta, then karma must be anabhigita.
Anabhigita.
Anabhigita or anukta. We can say either abhigita or ukta. Any word you can use. Ukta or anabhigita. Anabhigita technical word. The anabhigita technical word. Or you can say ukta. So anabhigita karma will be second. Anabhigita karanam will be
Third.
third. Sampradana.
Fourth.
Sampradana anabhigita. We don't have to say. Sampradana anabhigita. Apadana anabhigita. Panchami. And adhikarana anabhigita adhikarana. Saptami. In karmani prayoga, what happens? Abhigita karma will be in what vibhakti?
Pratama.
Pratama vibhakti. Because abhigita. If karma is abhigita, in karmani prayoga, karta will be in what vibhakti then?
Tritiya.
Tritiya. This is you have to No, karta will be tritiya vibhakti. If karta is in tritiya, karta is abhigita or anabhigita in karmani.
Anabhita.
Anabhigita karta tritiya. Simple. Then karana would be that also tritiya only. That also anabhigita only in karmani prayoga, tritiya. So in karmani prayoga, we will have two tritiya. One can be karta, other one can be karana. That is why we have the sutram kartri karanayos tritiya. If at all we come across that sutram, kartri karanayos tritiya, or in the Vedanta class, you would have heard Swamiji saying, Shambhaviji, kartri karanayos tritiya, remember? Said.
Yes.
So karta and karana can be tritiya. Karta is anabhigita in karmani prayoga, karana also. Anabhigita sampradana,
Fourth one.
all those things are common. Common for both kartari, and karmani. And apadana also anabhigita, adhikarana also anabhigita. Those things are common. So we don't have any problem in that. So therefore, what you have to remember, abhigita karta pratama, abhigita karma pratama. Prayogas are different, it is understood. And anabhigita karta will be tritiya in karmani prayoga. Anyway, those things we have not seen. I'm just saying. So therefore, in terms of prayoga also, the nouns, the sentence construction is different. Okay, after the nouns and some knowledge of nouns and declensions we have, and kriya padam also, some we know, parasmaipada, parasmaipadi, and atmanepadi dhatus. And more important to that, I mean, in the beginning, we have learned what is the topic, important topic. First is that is important. After that, only all these things. Slowly we develop. Sandhi. The knowledge of Sandhi is important. If Sandhi is not known, even chanting itself is difficult.
Yes.
You cannot do even chanting of Gita. Where to pause, where to split, you'll have problem. The knowledge of Sandhi is very important. I understand. And Sandhi is also class. What is Sandhi? Definition also. Sandhi is,
What is a modification when the letters come together? Proximity of letters.
yes, Sandhi, the shloka I remember.
Samhitai padai
Kapade
nitya dhatu
Dhatu
pataryoho nitya
Nitya
samase
Samasevakyeyo.
vakyeyo savibhishate.
This we kept on chanting for so many eras. Now we have finally come to Kali Yuga, so you must be knowing this.
Yes.
So therefore, we don't have to do it. This is important topic, Sandhi, right? Okay, this is all about the just overall view what we saw. And another also thing also we saw some avyayams which are indeclinable. Indeclinable means they are for the forms of the word in all the vibhaktis and vachanam would be same. That is, they don't undergo any they don't undergo any change. That is what indeclinable is. Sadrisham Tashu Lingeshu. Sarvasu cha vibhaktishu.
Bhaktishu. Vachaneshu cha sarveshu.
Vachaneshu sarveshu yadna vyati tadavyayam.
Tadavyayam.
Okay, that is avyayam. Fine. I think I summarized, I gave some idea about what we have seen and what we'll be seeing. Right? Okay. Now what shall we do?
We can begin from either.
Huh?
So I'm saying that we can either begin from Tingandas or we left that Sakaranta Shabda.
Sakaranta Shabda, up to that, whatever we have done is more than enough. Practice those Shabdas. Remember, we will start reading the lessons. We have to get into the lessons, and slowly, when the new topics comes, we will see. And this is Subodha Sanskritam also. Infant reader. Infant reader, I think we did some lessons, right?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, we did. In our Sunday classes, we
class.
used to do that Sanskritam.
How many lessons we did?
Rashtriya Sanskritam.
Yeah.
We did a lot. Like we reached till this Bhavan, Bhavat Shabda. Like say there was one exercise on Bhavat. It was More
Okay,
than
from
50, 52
here,
we have
here
done.
only the lesson starts. Actually, second lesson, first lesson is nothing. So let us, even though we have done, just we will go through from here. Dvitiya Pataha. Okay. So, Samskrita Bala Darshe. Infant reader, nice translation. Bala Adarsha. Adarsha is mirror. So, infant reader. So, you have to read Dvitiya Pataha. And Shabdamanjari, yeah, we were seeing some pronouns also that we will see. Pronouns Shabda. I remember the last class, 172 or before,
Yeah.
some of the pronouns. That we will see.
Yeah.
Now let us do
Right.
this lesson. That's why I kept it open, that Shabdamanjari. Okay. So please, Shambhaviji, read. Be a minute. Please read.
द्वितीयः पाठः अयं वृक्षः सः गजः गजः गच्छति अजः तिष्ठति वृक्षः फलति रामः पठति.
So I am Vrikshaha. So what is the, okay, we can
This-
refresh our Sandhi knowledge also. And what is the Kriya Padam here?
Asti.
Asti.
Asti,
You
you
have
have
to
to supply.
supply.
Asti Bhavati, or Vartate, or Vidyate, whatever it is. Vididhatu, fourth conjugation. Vidyate. Nasato Vidyate Bhavaha. Nabhava Vidyate. That is also means the same as to be. Sattayam only. Vartate also you can use. Asti you can use. Bhavati you can use. All these are understood. Okay. I am Shabdaha. I am what Vibhakti, what Vachanam, what Pratipadikam.
Ayam is
Shabda.
one
Yeah.
of idam shabdah.
Idam Shabdasya Pratama Vibhakti
Pratama
Ekavachana Rupam
vibhakti
Ayam.
Ekavachanam.
Do you know the whole Shabda? If not, you must know by this, all of you. Right? What is the Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachanam of Ayam?
Asmin.
Asmin.
Asmi.
Asmin. Bhagavachanam?
Eshu.
Eshu.
In Pullinga, you will have A in Bhagavachanam. Ebihi, Ebhyaha, Etesham, Eshu. Okay, Vriksha is, Rama Shabdavat. Vrashchati iti Vrikshaha. That can be Vrashchati or Vrashchyate. Karmani Utpati. Anyway, that is Kridanta. That is all Kridanta word. Vrikshaha. I am Vrikshaha asti. Saha Gajaha. Okay, I am Vrikshaha asti. I am, that Makara was there. It has become Anuswara.
Yes.
Why?
It Anuswara followed by Hal. So
Followed
no
by Hal.
Anuswara.
Yeah.
So
Followed by
Makara will
Hal.
take.
When Sandhi is not there, it will not become. When Sandhi will not be there,
It will
at the
become
end.
Anuswara.
Yeah. Makara at the end of the Padam.
Padam.
Padanta Makara, important. Not any Makara, right?
Padanta Makara.
Makara at the end of the Padam, followed by a consonant. When you do Sandhi, Makara will become Anuswara. Suppose Makara at the end of the sentence, it will not become.
Then no.
That is why followed by a consonant, that condition is there. Not Avasana. Okay. Not Avasana, followed by a consonant. I am Vriksha. Saha Gajaha. Here also Kriya Padam Asti. Okay. Saha, what Shabda?
Tad Shabda, one
Tad Shabda.
Pullingam.
So, Tad, Yad, Pullinga, Beni Shabda, then Kim Shabda, all in the same format. Sarvanama Shabda. Saha Gajaha, Sandhi, if we do,
Visarga drop.
Visarga drops. Actually, it is not even Visarga.
Su loka.
Pratyaya itself is drop. Anyway, you can say Visarga drop. Nothing wrong in that. Goes away, right? Saha, Sagaja, Sagaja Asti. Gaja plus Asti is okay. Gajaha, Vrikshaha is there. Gajaha Asti. Sandhi, if we do,
Gajosti.
Gajosti. Visarga preceded by
Akara.
Akara and followed by Akara or
Akara.
harsh letter. So Repa will be
Will
Ukara
have
and then Guna.
It
And
is
then,
Ru will be replaced by
Purva
U
Rupa.
and therefore Guna and Pura Rupa Sandhi. How many at the time I'm telling this? So you know this so many times have been done. Gajaha gachati. So here dhatu is original dhatu in the dhatu pata. Okay. Dhatu
Gamli.
pata, I think dhatu pata also I mean
Yes.
I shared dhatu pata and I told you how to see from dhatu pata directly. You can
Yes.
use this. Dhatu pata you must be having. I sent this right before
Yes.
to the group.
Yes.
So which conjugation is gachati is there now? How do you find which conjugation where to locate this? What is a dhatu?
So
What
we
must be
go
the
in the
dhatu?
index.
Gach dhatu, right?
Gam.
Gam dhatu.
Gam
There is no
dhatu.
there is no gach dhatu. If you see the index, you have to see the index. Okay, there is no other way to find. Go to the index, then you will find out which conjugation and page number and the dhatu number will be there in that side. Then we can find out from the conjugation, the group, which dhatu is. So in alphabetical order is there. So if you go and see that index, you will not see gach at all. Then the dhatu is not gach.
Gamlu.
Gamlu. Sorry, here. Gamrepa is here. Here it is. Do you see the screen? Gamlu, Bhuvadihi. Bhuvadihi is
First conjugation.
first. Bu, Adihi, Bhuvadihi. That is the Bhuvadihi Ganaha, the group which begins with the dhatu, Bu plus Adihi ends in the. First dhatu is Bu dhatu. It's a Mangala Shabda. Bu, Om Bhu. Even Gayatri Mantra, Vyagruti starts with Bu, right? Om Bhu. That's why Bu. Dhatu is Gamlu. Here Gamlu. What is it? Lu? Lu is Lu, actually. Even though this Anunasika is not given, you have to understand. It comes, you'll come to know by orientation. It is Gamlu. It is Ithalet. Anunasika in the Vyakaranam, if you find a vowel with nasalization, then that is Itha letter. Understand? Vowel with nasalization in the Vyakaranam, either in the Dhatu Pata or in Ashtadhyayi, then it is an Itha letter. Remember? Okay. So Gamlu. Itha letter means that is not a
That which is chopped.
We can be.
that is not a part of the dhatu. It's just a
Others, sir?
supporting letter, packing letter. Drop it. When we do operation, we have to drop that. Dropping that, what do you have? Gum.
Gum.
That is a dhatu. Then gum how become gachati?
Because when gum is followed by shap, so makara will become chakara, then tukagama will come, and then tukagama, then
Okay, those things
shtukam.
I think we have not taught to this class. Yes.
No,
Not-
you have taught
No,
us. You have taught
taught
us
us.
in January.
Why you are saying?
Yes.
Yeah, you taught.
In January, you
Okay.
taught us.
Okay.
Otherwise, how would I know?
Okay, tell me what happens?
So you said that gam dhatu when it is followed by shap, you said just remember for gam dhatu it happens and also for some other dhatus, then makara will become chakara and then it will bring tukagama will come, then gat takara and chakara, so shuttam will happen, so takara will take chakara adesha, so
Yeah,
gach.
it's good. Yes, that's gum plus what lakara in the exercise in the sentence? Gachati.
Gachati.
Gat lakara. See, this is a step. First, we have to take a dhatu. Always go by the basics. Dhatu plus pratyaha, right?
Pratyaya.
And here pratyaya is we are deriving a kriya pad. Therefore, it must be ting pratyaya. Okay. And ting pratyaya also comes in the place of the lakara. We say laha. Lakara means we have 10 lakaras, 10 plus 1, tense and moods. corresponding to Purusha and Vachana, the Lakara is replaced by Ting Pratyaya. Ting Pratyayas are 18. 9 plus 9, Atmanepadi, Parasamapadi, Atmanepadi. So Gam Dhatu Lat Lakara, when we know this is a step. Gam plus Dhatoho, then we have to add Lat. In the presence of, in the sense of present, Dhatoho Lat. Lat is also a Pratyaya. That Lat, what will happen? See, Lat also, if you see, I am saying here, actually it is Laha, it is, for your understanding, I am writing Laha. Actually, it is Lakara, like Marut Shabda. Lakara, now Lat is there. Takara is Ita letter. And La, that is also Ita letter. What is the content? Lakara only.
Lakara.
Lakara, yes.
Any Lakara you take, content is only Lakara. That's why we say this is Lakara only. The Lakara replaced by the Ting Pratyaya corresponding to Purusha and Vachana, whatever it is. And here what happened, the Ita letter conveys, the different Ita letters convey different meanings. If it is Takara and La is there, then it is present. If it is Nakara, then it is past. It's all technical, simple way of, referring to the time, the tenses and moods. Suppose if it is load, Takara is it, and this is O. Content is Lakara only. Both are Ita letter. The Takara is it, packing letter. And O that, as I said now, all the vowels, nasalized vowels are Ita letter. What is the content? Only Lakara.
Lakara.
Similarly, Ling Lakara. Na is it, and this is Ling. Content is Lakara. That is why we say Lakara Pratyaya. This Ting Pratyayas are Lakara Pratyayas. Okay. So first step is you are telling what tense I'm going to, derive from the Dhatu. And corresponding to the Purusha and Vachana, depending on the Dhatu, you have to add the Pratyaya, Parasmapadi, Atmanepadi. Tip Pratyaya, I'm doing Prathama Purusha Ekavacham because Gam Dhatu, Parasmapadi Dhatu. That knowledge we must have. Next thing is, this is revision. What is the next step?
Ganavikarana.
Then it will be Gana Vikarna
When does it come?
Sarvadhatuka.
Dhatu is followed.
Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya is there, then it will bring Gana Vikarna
That's
Pratyaya.
important. When a Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya follows a Dhatu,
Dhatu.
then Gana Vikarna will come. Why I say? Because in the case of Adha Dhatuka, like Kridanta, etc., Gana Vikarna will not come. Kridanta meaning Tatavatu, not Shatra Shanaju. Okay. They are Sarvadhatuka Pratyaya. Of course, they are Kridanta. So Shap is the Gana Vikarna, corresponding to the first conjugation. In fact, Shap is the Utsarga. Any Gana, Shap will come. Any Gana, Shap will come. Then what about fourth conjugation? Shap will come, but Shap will be replaced by Shan. Apavada, exception. So this is Utsarga. That's why I said for any Dhatu, Shap will come. And if it is fourth conjugation, then Shap should be replaced by Shan. Fifth conjugation, it should be replaced by Shnu. Seventh conjugation, Shnam will come. Sixth conjugation, Sha will come. Ninth conjugation, Shna will come. Eighth conjugation, U will come. Depending on the conjugation.
Conjugation.
Utsarga is Shap. So first conjugation will take Shap because we don't have any specific Gana Vikarna for first conjugation. First conjugation is open conjugation. Open conjugation means the Dhatu, we can derive a Dhatu from a Dhatu also, possible, right? That also will be considered to belong to the first group. So first group is an open group. Whatever given Dhatu Pata, that 1200 Dhatus, those Dhatus are Upadesha, given by the Panini Maharshi. And Dhatus, what we derive, that is also is there. Okay, I didn't say that about Dhatu. Dhatu can be derived from another Dhatu. Like we have got desiderative Dhatu, Sananta, frequentative, Yanganta, Yang Lukanta, Nama Dhatus. So many are there. Okay. So that is another big topic. So it expands like that. So first, this is Shap is Utsarga, common. And what is it now? See the property of this pratyaya. Pakara is italator.
Italator.
Letter.
Shakara is italator. Therefore,
Okay.
content is
Ah,
only. But before that, Shap pratyaya. What are the properties? Well, the
So-
moment you see the dhatu, you have to remember.
it's
This
a
is
pit sarvadhatuka pratyaya.
Sarvadhatuka
cause-
number 1. You know what Sarvadhatukam is?
Yes, Tingshit pratyayas are called
Tingshit
sarvadhatuka.
Sarvadhatukam, which is sutra. You can remember all the Ting pratyas, 18 pratyas, and the pratyas in which Shakara as italator is there, they are Sarvadhatuka pratyaya. The rest are Adadhatuka. The Shap is a Sarvadhatuka, and also it is Pit. The Pit is Akara is there. So Sarvadhatuka Pit pratyaya, the pratyaya is Sarvadhatuka and it is Pitta, then it will cause Angakarya. Here there is Angakarya, but you recall, we have seen.
Yes.
If the
Anga,
Harsva is there.
What is the definition of Anga? I guess
That
simple
which
definition.
precedes pratyaya.
Very good. That which precedes the pratyaya is called Anga. It's a relative term. Yasmat pratyaya vidhi tadadi pratyaya angam with sutra. So here, the first step, if you see, with regard to tip, gam is the Anga.
Yes.
But second step, if you see, shap comes. So therefore, don't put it here as because shap comes. Therefore, gum is the Anga for shap. And gum plus the resultant of gum plus shap. Why I'm putting this bracket? Because internal operation. Like in mathematics, we do multiplication, division, 1 plus 2 plus multiply, division is a sequence of thing, operation. Which one you will do first? Multiplication, division first, and then only addition, subtraction. Right? They have got precedence. Similarly, here also, this is gum plus shap. First, this is gum is the anga, because shap is a pratyaya. That which precedes the pratyaya is the anga. So gum is the anga relatively to shap, and shap, the gum plus shap is the anga to tip. This is how we have to do. And here shap being Sarvadhatuka Pit pratyaya will cause Angakarya. But Angakarya, okay. What is Angakaryam? What are the possible Angakaryams?
Guna.
Guna anga karyam.
Gunakaryam happens to what? Which part of the Anga? Iganta will take Anga ending
Guna.
with equal letter.
Yes.
Will take guna anga
Guna.
karyam.
Got it.
Or
Harsva ekopada.
Harsva
Harsva.
Rasva Ik
Ekopada.
will take Guna. These two famous Angakarya, important Angakarya. Not famous, huh? Not famous. This is two important Angakarya. Famous means Farah should be famous, huh? Because I've seen so many times. There are other Angakaryas which you will see, Vriddhi, etc. when it comes. But here, Angakarya, is it possible?
No.
No.
Not possible. That is why I said that Lu is italator. Otherwise, what will happen? Lu is, I even reluk. You will take this as Angakarya and then become Gamal. That is not. Okay, Lu is italator. Don't consider. You have to remove the packing letter to the operation. Italator only packing letter. How can we do Angakarya on it? So now gum is there, gum plus shap, and we have a rule when shap pratyaya, shit pratyaya follows. There are some dhatus which will undergo certain changes. Gum is one dhatu, gum, and issue that is sixth conjugation dhatu, ish dhatu, and yam. These three dhatus we can remember. These two are first conjugation. What will happen when followed by this shit pratyaya? Shakara is a ether letter. Therefore, following pratyaya is a shit pratyaya. Right? When shit pratyaya follows, makara is replaced by chakara. It's a rule. When chakara follows rasva. Here, what is the letter preceding?
Harsva.
Don't say ga.
Harsva.
Okay.
Harsva.
Rasvakara. Gakara plus a. You have to tell. Never say ga. Okay. So when chakara follows the rasva, one agama will come. That is tuk agama will come. Tuk is the agama. Why we say, okay, just say two, or you can just remember takara comes. Insertion. Agamam is insertion. Now takara, now chakara, they are in contact. This is tavarga, this is chavarga, this is chakara, chavarga letter. This is tavarga, chavarga. Takara will be replaced by
Chakara.
Chakara.
Stutvam. And the chakara is a jal letter. This is followed by kar letter. Chartam also you do. Don't miss it. Huh? Then also you will get same chakara only. Even though, Stutvam we do and then stop. It's okay. But this is in sequence, Tripadi. You have to follow the rules. Don't forget Chartam. Because Chartam comes later in the sequence of operations, right? Remember. So Stutvam you do. This is the jal letter, followed by kar letter. Therefore, chartam applies. So, even though you don't see any change, chakara is replaced by chakara only. Okay. So, therefore, we have gach. Gach plus a. Gacha. Gacha plus t. Resultant is gachati. The same way, yam dhatu, what will happen? This makara will be replaced by chakara. Then tukkagama comes. Chutvam, chartvam, then shap, that is a will be added. Cha, echa, echati. What about for ish dhatu? Can you tell the form?
Ichhati.
Ichati.
Ishtati.
There what happens is ish, the same thing. When shit pratyaya follows, please notice dhatu is in sixth conjugation. I wrote shap for sixth conjugation. Ganavikarna is sha, apavada sha comes. But sha is also shit only. Sixth conjugation, Ganavikarna is sha. Don't say shap. Shap is first conjugation. Sixth conjugation, we have Ganavikarna sha. What is the difference between shap and sha?
Antant is a only.
It's apit. Apit. Sha
That is important.
apit.
Yes, otherwise, suppose if you say shap, then what will happen? That
Aichhati.
here guna possible. But anyway, guna is not possible. With some other case, some other operation may possible. Because here we said, this, depending on the rule, I think,
Apit is nitya pratyaya. So therefore,
yeah, this is,
as an extension,
you may not understand the reason behind this now. Maybe in some other sutra, if you know. Ishu gami yamam chaha, that is the rule. But that comes much. Just a minute. Yeah. In the okay, this is extra information. Those who know. This is I'm just giving. Even if you don't understand, it's okay. But those who can follow, fine. 7377 sutra is this is by the sutra only. This operation happens. Okay, 7377. You can read the number, right?
yes.
Yes. Yes.
And Angakarya that happens by 7384. Okay. That is Guna Angakarya. Anga ending with ik letter will be replaced by Guna. That happens by 7384. These two operations are simultaneously possible, assuming Shap is there. Okay. When two operations are simultaneously possible, by this rule, operation is Chakara is the Adesha. By this rule, Guna is the Adesha. Which one you will do? Always later one will prevail. It's a rule. There's a rule. Paribhasha is there. Vipratishede param karya. Later one, later come first serve. Here. In the Vyakaran is later come first serve. Therefore, if you say just Shap, and then before Agama comes, this will become Ye. So you will have Anishta Rupam. Ye will be there. And Shakara replaced by Chakara. Therefore, here Echati, Anishta Rupam will get. So don't do this. Okay. Why? Because this is sixth conjugation. Gana Vikarana is sha, not shap, number one. Because of which sha is Saradhatuka apita, because it is apita, here rasva ikupada is there, Angakarya will not happen because this is apita. You understand the logic?
Therefore, 81.
Understand it is okay, otherwise also leave it, no problem. This is the extra, huh? Yes. This is Saradhatuka apita, Angakarya cannot happen. Okay. So don't take shap, it is sixth conjugation. Now, what does it say? This dhatu, when followed by shit pratyaya, shakara replaced by chakara. So once we do, then the same thing. Tukkarma will come and takara will be replaced by chakara. Then chartum, ich plus the contents of sha is a. Therefore, you get ichati. Ichati means desires. Ichati, ichataha, ichanti. You follow? So for three dhatus, you can remember this rule. That is gam, yam, and ish.
Ish.
This is sixth conjugation. These two are first conjugation. Here also, please note ish dhatu, which is there in many conjugation. Fourth conjugation also we have. So better to know this dhatu with the ita letter ishu. In fourth conjugation, there is a dhatu ish, isha. In fact, these two are. What is the content of these two? Dhatu in the fourth conjugation is isha. Fifth conjugation is ishu. Ita letter is different, right? Ita letter is different. The fourth conjugation is is ita letter. Therefore, here, now in the suppose if I take this dhatu, ish plus shan plus tit, can I replace, followed by what pratyaya? Dhatu followed by chit pratyaya. Shan content is ya.
Yeah.
Chakara is it, nakara is it. Can I replace this by chakara? No, because the rule says ishu dhatu. Ishu dhatu, which conjugation?
Sixth conjugation.
Sixth conjugation. Sixth conjugation only, where Ganavikarana is sha, that alone will be replaced by shakara, therefore ichati. Fourth conjugation we have a form ishyati. Fourth conjugation, the meaning is to go. Isha to go. Sixth conjugation meaning is ishu means to desire, ichaya. Meanings are different. Content is same. After removing the ita letter, packing letter. But meanings are different. You understand? Ishyati, gacchati, ityataha. Isha gatau, movement. Keneshitam patati preshitam manaha, kena prana pratama praiti yuktaha. Somewhere it comes, right?
Kenopanishad.
There is, topic is discussed. One more conjugation which is there, which is in the ninth conjugation also, we have the dhatu, isha abhikshinye. In Bhashyam, Bhashyakara.
Why in this case the chakara replacement doesn't happen for
Here.
yes.
The rule.
Sutra says only issue.
Oh. Okay.
This is not issue. This is isha.
Okay.
Ninth conjugation also isha. Abhikshinye repetition. So in Bhashyakara, for the Kena Shitam, it dismisses the meaning of ishyati, fourth conjugation, gatyartha, ninth conjugation, abhikshinye, and takes the meaning of the dhatu to be ishu ichati. And there also, anyway, that other topic is not required. Okay. This is the one. Okay. The three dhatus you can note. Okay. If you want to see the ishtatu, go to and find out for yourself. You can play with the dhatu pata. You know dhatu pata is there. E. Just see ishtatu. The sequence ikara issue. Do you see the ishtatu? How many conjugations is there?
4.
Yeah. Patantara, this is what we take.
Yeah.
Okay. Isha in ninth conjugation. Sixth conjugation. This is what we take. Okay. And Isha is fourth conjugation. This is not, and this alone. Patantaha, that is a patanta, that is what we take. Okay, not this one. Kasutra says issue. Anyway, these both are Tudadi. This one you don't take. This one you take issue. Ichati, desires. Okay. So that's why Gachati. Now Gachati, Ichati, Yachati. Yam Dhatu. Yam Dhatu also you can say. Which Yam is that? I just don't know. Yam. Yam Dhatu also. You can say, you can Yam Dhatu. Okay, Yam Dhatu you can see. Oh, come on, what happened? Sorry. Yama, Churadi conjugation. Churadi means 10th conjugation. That is not the one, Yama. And Bhuadi, we have two, Yama is there. So first conjugation. Yam, Uparame. To restrain Shama. That Yama, Niyama comes in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, that is Yam, Uparame. Yam. That is one dhatu. Okay. And another dhatu also is there, that also become, that I will tell you next class. One more is Da become H. Let's leave it, that we'll see. Okay. Then Ajaha Tishtati. What is the dhatu here? Okay, Gajaha Gachati. What is Sandhi?
Gajo Gachati.
Gachati.
Gajo Gachati. Ajaha Tishtati, Sandhi.
Ajas.
Ajas Tishtati.
Followed by Kar letter. The Sarkara should be
Kar
replaced
letter.
by Sakara.
Sakara.
After that, nothing happens. Ajat Tishtati. What is the dhatu?
Stha Dhatu.
Is no star.
Sta
Stha
dhatu. Okay, where is the sta dhatu in the dhatu pata? You will not see the. Huh? You will see Murdanya Shakara as the first letter. Don't look for Sakara in the beginning, you will not get. By repeatedly seeing Dhatu Pata, you will be familiar. Okay. Stha Dhatu, you have to see. Stha Dhatu.
Star.
Yeah.
Here it is there. Vadi conjugation. Stha Dhatu,
Yes.
649. Do you see that?
Yes.
649 Stha. I hope
Yeah.
you see.
Yes.
So Stha Dhatu. So Stha Dhatu becomes, see, Dhatu is originally Stha. In the Dhatu Pata given by Panini Maharshi, it is called Upadesha. In the Upadesha, Dhatu beginning with Murdanya Shakara should be replaced by Sakara as a rule. Okay. In the Upadesha, Dhatu beginning with Murdanya Shakara should be replaced by Sakara. Once you replace Shakara by Sakara, then what will happen to Tha? In fact, because of the Shakara, only the Tha has come. Shakara itself is gone. Tha will become back to Tha only. Therefore, it is Tha. Sta Dhatu. First conjugation. Sta plus Sha plus Tit. Here, what will happen? There are some Dhatus are there. When followed by Shit Pratyaya, what will happen? Like Sta will be replaced by Tisht. Similarly, Pa means to drink. That will be replaced by Pib. Similarly, Drish Dhatu, Drish to see. That is replaced by Pasha. There are some Dhatus are there. Okay. So, Sta Dhatu You may not understand the sutra, but I just show you the sutra. Don't worry, I'm not teaching sutra. Okay, don't be scared. It's simple. The list of dhatus there it's listed there. So by seeing that, you'll be able to appreciate. That's why I'm showing. You're not at the level of learning sutra, but I know that. Still, I'm just showing for you to see, and so that you will appreciate. Okay, this is how it becomes. This is Sutra Pata. Okay, 7th chapter, 7378. Yeah, please see here. Don't worry too much about the sutra. Just see only what I say. Don't ask anything else, unnecessary thing. Just to see. Up to this is one word. Pagradmastabnadan drishyarti sarti shadasadam. Up to one word. Then so starting from here it's another word. Sada means Shashti Bhakti. Piba jigra dhama tishta mana yacha pashyarcha dhoshi yasidaha is another word. It's Adesha. So Piba will replace Padatu, Jigra will replace Gradatu, Dhama will replace Dhmadatu, Tishta will replace
Ha.
Tadatu. That is what it is. Similarly, Mana will replace Na, Yacha will replace Dan Dhatu, Dan first conjugation. That's why Yachati gives. And Pashya, Pashya will replace Drishya. And Arthi means Ru Dhatu. Ru will be replaced by Richa. Understand? And Sru Dhatu will be replaced by Dau, that is Davati. And Shada will be replaced by Shia will replace, Sada will be replaced by Shia. And Sadadatu will be replaced by Sida. Sidanti Mama Gatrani Mukam Cha Parishushati. That is what Sidanti falling apart. This is the rule. How many dhatus are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dhatus, special dhatus. These dhatus will be replaced by corresponding adeshas. So sta will be replaced. Now, when does it happen? Oh, that is that. How do you know? For that, you have a anuvritti. That is, in this sutra, you will see shiti. Shiti means when shit follows. This goes as up to 82. 82 you see here. 82 means sutra number. And we are in the 78. When shit pratyaya follows, this replacement will happen. Therefore, oh, you're not seeing Sutra Pata?
No, that's what I was thinking. We are not able to see Sutra Pata.
Okay, sorry. I'm showing the Sutra Pata. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. Should have told me in the beginning itself. Okay. This is a Sutra Pata. Okay, again I will do. Okay, I was marking everything in the Sutra Pata only, not in the word file.
No, it
Okay,
was
anyway.
being marked there also.
The marking will come. Marking the word file, what has no meaning, huh?
Something was happening.
Okay. It is just showing something in the air. Okay, now you see. Pagradmastabnadhan drishyarti sarti shada sadam. It's one word. Shashti Bhakti. Pibha jigra dhama tishta mana yacha pashyarcha daushi yasidaha pratama bhakti bhagavachana. So what it says is Pibha will replace Pa. Jigra will replace Gra. Dhama will replace Dhma. Tishta will replace
Ha.
Sta. Mana will replace Na. Yacha will replace Dan. Dan means to give. That's why Yachati I said. Pashya. Pashya will replace Drishya. That's why Pashyati.
Rish.
And Arru will replace Arch. Then Sarti, Sru Dhatu, Sru. That will be replaced by Dau. Therefore, we get Davati, etc. And Shia will replace Shada. Last one is Sada. That is replaced by Sida. This is what example I gave. Sidanti Vamagatrani. Upanishad also comes from this Dhatu, Sadhu Dhatu. So 11 Dhatus are there and 11 respective Adeshas are there. When does it happen? when followed by shit pratyaya. Pratyaya, which is shit. Shakara as it letter. When present in the pratyaya, that pratyaya is called the shit pratyaya. When shit pratyaya follows, where is that shit in the sutra? It is not shit. It is coming as anuvritti. Anuvritti means one time if it's mentioned somewhere else, you have to bring it that word as anuvritti. You have to bring that word for the completion of the sutra. Every time the Vani Maharshi will not mention. Shiti is here in 75. Here you can see Ishugami Yamam Chaha. This is what I explained so far. This is a sutra I explained. Without telling the sutra, this is what I explained. 7377. Ishu Dhatu, Gam Dhatu, Yam Dhatu. This is what I explained. Now 7375, where Shiti is there, right? That goes as Anuvritti up to 82. So 82, we are in 78. The first Shiti comes. You understand? So therefore, we have Sta Dhatu. When followed by Shap, replace it by Tisht. Therefore, Tisht. Tisht plus Shap. Can Shap cause Angakarya? Uganta, that is, last letter is not ik letter, and Upada also is not vowel. Therefore, Angakarya not possible. Therefore, you have the form Tishtati. Tishtati, Tishtataha, Tishtanti. Understand? Yes?
Yes.
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 Okay. I think with that we will stop. The last one is Vrikshaha Palati is what Sandhi?
Vriksha Pal.
Vrikshaf Palati.
Rikshaf. Jivva.
Yes. Ramaha Patati is
Ram.
Rama Patati.
Well,
Okay. Don't make it Rama Patati. No Sandhi. I mean, Sandhi is only that Upadman. Okay. I think we'll stop. Any doubts?
No, sure.
Okay. Right? Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Harihi Om. Do you want this page? Link?
Yes.
Okay, I'll send and I'll read from my file. You can save it. Okay, so I will post this recording only for you. I'll send you the recording, but it is private, not for public. Huh? Okay,
Yes, sure.
धन्यवादः.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyawada, Sharanji.